Hello friends, in this new video we are going to talk about how to design a cold storage system. Since cold storage has become a primary equipment for many businesses dealing with storing perishable food items, it is crucial to design the equipment as per your need. However, several companies manufacture standard cold storage system, but that's not our topic of discussions over here. So let's start this video with deep analysis. All the primary purposes of storing the perishable food products at optimum temperature to enhance the shelf life of the products can be done easily if the cold storage is designed perfectly. Besides, the cold storage is necessary in dairy factories for the storage of milk, butter, cheese, ice cream, etc. But you should know that depending upon the nature of the commodity, the storage conditions in this cold storage vary. Before you decide to learn how to build cold room, make sure you understand all the aspects necessary for your cold room design. Let's start with the basic first. If you know what is cold room, it will be easier for you to sort the things as per your need. Let me explain this. A cold room is basically a storage area with extremely low temperature. Several instruments are utilized to verify the temperature stay within acceptable ranges. The cold room can be used in food beverage, pharmaceutical industry, morgue, and horticulture industry. Now we will look into strategies to design a perfect cold room, right? First of all, you must choose a location for a cold room storage system. The placement of a cold storage room must be considered first. For example, placement of the cold room must consider the proximity of a market as well as the accessibility. Next, you can see volume of the cold room is important. Different items or goods necessitate various sizes of cold storage rooms. In general, it is used a 57% cubic meter per ton formula to determine vegetables, whereas the frozen meat is calculated using a 4 cubic meter per ton. Now next, you can see you need to choose a refrigeration unit. The maximum heat load of the product determines the cooling capacity and number of cold storage room refrigeration units. However, the quality of the refrigeration units is crucial, as good quality and careful selection will have a substantial impact on energy use, right? Next, insulation for cold storage room. Frankly speaking, there are two types of cold storage insulations: polyurethane spraying and cold storage room panels. The cold storage panels are easy to install and have a tidy appearance, whereas the spraying involves manual process. It is not suitable for many manufacturing factories. Now we move in the next point, that is temperature in the cold storage room. For the same cold storage room dimension, the lower the cold storage room temperature, the greater the cold room cost. Next, you can see high temperature for the cold room design, that is -2 to -8 degrees centigrade. Medium temperature requires -10 to -23 degrees centigrade. Low temperature for designing cold room requires -23 to -30 degrees centigrade. And the last, the ultra low temperature cold room design requires -30 to -80 degrees centigrade. The last strategy will be number of rooms in a cold storage facility. You should understand that the more refrigeration units, cold room panels, and refrigeration accessories are employed in a cold room of same size, the higher the cold storage room pricing. So, these are the 6 strategies you must know first while designing cold storage room. Lastly, the most important thing is you should note that a poorly built cold storage facility may result in future technical issues. A badly constructed cold storage system could cause your energy cost to increase. To avoid long-term financial ramification, it's crucial to get the design correct, right? Have a good day. Thanks for watching.